We're going to go over the settings for your communications via system bus address and your Ethernet settings now.
Stop! This training video on Bizerba equipment is provided as a customer service to Vande Scale customers who have purchased Bizerba product from Vande Scales in the past. Since 2015, Vande Scales has stopped selling Bizerba and designed our own wayprice labeling product so that we can properly support our valued customers. The Vande Scales wayprice labeling product is specifically designed to endure the rigors of the processing plant environment, being extremely robust. The Vande Scales wayprice labeling equipment is designed to be lower cost to purchase, easier and simpler to operate, much lower cost to maintain, much lower cost to service, and easily serviced by your own technicians while being washdown capable and extremely durable. We have felt your wayprice labeling pain over the years and promise not to overprice parts or services, keep the design simple, and use normal industry available parts. Vande Scales still has a large inventory of Bizerba parts that we will eagerly offer substantial discounts to you on. If you have not explored the Vande Scales wayprice labeling equipment, you owe it to yourself to have a look. We are confident that once you understand the advantages, you will purchase Vande Scales wayprice labeling product.
We're going to go to your configuration, communication configuration, and interfaces. Now you'll see the two options we're going to go through. We're going to go through system bus and we're going to go through Ethernet. So if you go under system bus address is 2 because we're in the first top labeler. You will always start with the number 2 when you'll have your first line. Your second top labeler will be 3 and so on and so forth depending on how many you have in the system. When you're using the GT12C, which is usually the newer software, you'll always have Ethernet selected here. You can select Profibus and Ethernet. That would be as if you are using an older system. Most systems use just the Ethernet now. Bridge, address bridge, we do not use any settings there. The system ID, if you have more than one line, say you got 6 lines of machines, you will use the same system bus address. If you have, say, 3 items in the system, it will be 2, 3, and 4. If you use the same system bus on every single line, you'll be required to change your system ID. So line 1, line 2, line 3, or so on and so forth. That makes so that you don't have a conflict with your system bus addresses in the system. Also, you have what you call a multi-labeler address. When you click on that, multi-labeler address, this one's not set up yet, but your master will be 2, and we have 1 labeler in our system, so you'll put a 3. This sets up the communications to talk to your other labeler. If there's a RAM clear of a system, say you lose a CPU or something, when you load the line back up, this multi-labeler address will never put this information into the graph. You will actually have to physically come put this in here. Otherwise, you'll get a multi-labeler address error when you're trying to run your machine. So then we'll go back 1 step and we'll come to Ethernet. So after selecting the Ethernet option, you'll see you got your system IP address, your subnet mask, and gateway. It's important to know this information. Each system that you put online will have an IP address, and that is given by the IT guy usually. And then you'll have an IP address for your display, your first, and all the labelers in the system will have their own IP address also. And then you just input the information into it. It is very important when doing this step that if you are going to change the IP addresses to the machine, that you start with the last labeler in the system, so that you want to do the printers first, and then you want to do the display last. We'll do that in another video. And then the only other thing in this page that you will have to worry about is the e-service editor. You just click on the editor, and then you this has never been set up, so we can just say put in a password now and then do it again. And as what this does is when you want to connect to this device on your network, that you can see it say up in another office, and you want to log into this machine, you can log into it, but it'll ask you for the eService password to do that. So that's all there is to the Ethernet options.